Friday morning strength. We are going to be doing German volume training today, and that's GVT, so 10 by 10 reps, so 100 reps of everything. We don't normally do this style of training in strength, but it'll be great to get through today. So just doing a bit of a warm-up. One leg out to the side. You're reaching up and going through. Chelsea and Jenny, if you've already done one side, do the other. So other leg out, rotating. One side for me definitely feels tighter than the other. So 3, thread the needles. Good. And then after you've done that last set, just coming onto your back and hips up. We're just going to go for 20 glute bridges. I was just saying to the girls before the start of this session that this is my first time in the Manly studio here with little 5 and 7-year-old enthusiastically running around. So if it all goes nuts, please excuse the noise. We'll sort something different out in the future. So the exercise today will be split squats, push-ups, and a core variation. So upper, lower, and core. While you're finishing those 20 reps, just thinking about squeezing your glutes and driving all the way up, keep your knees out nice and wide for those glute bridges. And doing any other things you need to while I'm demonstrating the exercises for today. So with 10 by 10, it's really good to have a notepad by your side to keep score of the reps and sets, because you do forget, surprisingly. Okay, the first exercise is split squats. You'll need a chair or something like that. I'm just using this stool, which is super easy. You're taking 2 steps forward, and then your back foot goes up on the bench. And then you're coming all the way down and driving back up. Most of the time you need a cushion or something on a chair if you are doing that. So split squats, you want to make sure your core's on, down, and up. So the first one will be 10 and 10 each leg. Then we move down to our upper body. With this, it's 10 reps. You're going to do 1 push-up, knee to elbow, that's 1. If you're from your knees, push up, then toes, elbow, elbow, that's 2. So that's going to be hard over the time. If that's too much, just do the push-ups from your knees. Cut out the knee to elbow, because obviously it adds a lot of time on your hands. And then the last variation here is a sit-up in the center, and then a rotate, that's 1. Sit up in the center, rotate, rotate. Okay, so split squats, push up, double mountain climber, and then bear trap, double rotation. If bear traps are not available to you, you can do 30 dead bug. Opposite arm, opposite leg, pushing that lower back into ground. We essentially have 20 minutes to get through as much as we can. I don't think we'll quite make it through the 10 sets, but let's see how we go. So starting off with the split squats, everyone, grabbing your bench or chair, whatever you're using today. Let's pop the timer on and get ready for set 1. Let's see how long it takes us to get through. Back foot up, coming all the way down. Now just move at your own pace for this whole session now. Going through, I'm just going to wrap myself a cushion. Keep going there. So 10 each leg. Okay, so 10 each side there. How's that feeling, Chels? Okay. So feel free to add a weight here like we normally do in strength. I'm trying to get all the way down. If your piece of equipment's too high, you're not going to be getting the whole way down there, but that's okay. 10 and 10. Then coming down to your push-up variation. Knees or toes, single push-up, knee, knee. So really keep your core on during the whole movement here. Remember with push-ups, your fingers are nice and spread. You're going chest to ground. So it doesn't matter whether it's knees or toes. You can do it up elevated. I know some of the girls do it up, say on a bench. You need something wider than this. And you go knee, knee, and then you push up to that bench. So just choose a variation that feels tough for you that you can get through. Nice work. With push-ups, elbows go out to a 45-degree angle. So make sure they're not way out to the side or tucked in into a tricep push-up. 10 there. And then we go for that core variation. So we might have to cut down this complication if we only get through like 5 sets. So we go 1 in the middle, rotate, rotate. Nice. It's a bit of a coordination challenge here too. If this was like too much, just literally do 20 or 30 normal bear tracks. So remember with this, just change your workout to whatever you need. If that feels better for you, even just 10. If you're just like, this is enough, just do 10 normal bear tracks. We want to get through as much as we can here today. So German volume training is actually about building muscle volume, which is something we don't normally do, but it's good fun. And it trains the body in a different way. It's high rep work. So you actually get size. So you get, say, and we're just going back through, great work. So write 1 on your notepad. That's round number 1 done. You just go straight into the next set because what we're doing is resting one body part while we're working the other. So let's jump back into legs. So as I was saying, you actually get size when you're doing this kind of training. We've been doing a lot more recently, high volume work, and it's just really good to supplement the low volume stuff that we do. 10 each side, keeping your core on. Took us about 4 minutes to get through that. So we'll probably get through about 5 sets today. Still 50 reps of each. And we'll just know you can get through the other 5 if you've got time, or leave it at 50, that's a ton. We're getting all the way down. Should feel glute and quad working here. Nice work, Charles. Good, Jenny, nice modification. Doing 10 each side. Pop that aside and then coming down to your push-ups. Knees or toes. Knees are fine considering the volume we're doing. It's 10 and quite a decent hold in between. Keeping your core on. Keep working through it there. Chest to ground in each rep. Nice work. That's it. Core on, glutes squeezing. And with that mountain climber, keep it slow. So it's not like the hit ones where we're kind of running on the spot. It's like a slow one knee in, other knee in. You're really trying to control and make sure your pelvis isn't going side to side. We go 10 there. Onto your back. Your variation. Totally happy for you to do 10 or 20 standard bear traps so you can fit more in today. Just move at your own pace, own variation. Remember, dead bug's there for you. Doing well. Good, and back through. Nice, Chelsea. Writing down number 2. 2 down. It seems like it's about 3 minutes around. Let's see how we can go. We've got 15 minutes to go here. I'm going to go all the way to the end. that kind of session that maybe at the start shouldn't feel too hard, but by the time we're at set 5, you should feel like, whew, that's a lot of volume. Good. 10 each side. Keeping your chest up and your core on. If you do want a modification to this, you just do squats. Like 10 squats. You move through the workout a little bit quicker. That's okay. I know for some people this is a bit much on the knee. Just see how you go. After those 10 and 10, down to your push-ups. Chest to ground each one. Fingers spread. Good. One push-up, knee, knee. Good, Chelsea. Watch that head coming down. Try and keep your head in line. That was better, well done. So often, if you have a tight chest, people drop their necks to try and keep that in a straight line. Doing really well. Same thing here, if it gets too tiring to hold for the mountain climbers, just cut the mountain climbers and just do 10 push-ups as they are. After those 10, flipping onto your backs. For your core variation. Good. Nice, Chelsea, keep those feet nice and low. Really good, Jenny, with that rotation. So you're just choosing, say, anywhere between 10 and 30 for the core variation that feels challenging for you. Remember that the lower your legs are, the harder it is there. So you could just do straight bear traps like this, or with that rotation. The rotation adds a lot more oblique. So does the mountain climber. So I can feel all through this side body working hard. Doing well. Good, Jenny. That's it, Chelsea. Write that number 3 down. That was exactly 3 minutes of that round. So we're looking at about 3 more rounds from where you are now, so 6 rounds total. Let's jump back in. Split squats. 10 and 10. Squatting is the modification. Just make sure you're not pushing into this back foot. I can feel here, if I go down and push into that back foot, I can feel a big stretch in this back leg. You really don't want to feel much there. It means that you're using this leg too much. So just either reduce the depth or just keep those toes nice and light. 10 each side. If you're wobbly, no worries. That's all part of it. Doing single leg exercises are so helpful for balance. And they also show up any kind of discrepancies between sides. Good, keep going. Nice, Jenny. Okay, this is the last set we're going to do with mountain climbers. So we're going to simplify it to get through more reps. So after this set, we'll just go split squats, push-ups, and then 10 bear traps, nice and simple. Try and shorten the round and get a little bit more in. Doing great. So those push-ups, chest all the way down, fingers spread. Both looking really strong here. That's awesome. 10 reps. Keeping your core on and flipping over onto your back. You have 10 minutes to go. Just going through this. It shouldn't feel like so out of breath that it's more like a HIIT session. It should just feel like you're getting a bit of muscle fatigue in that area before we change. Good, keep going with your variation for this last one. Good. You should really feel it if you're doing those rotations through the side ribs there, through your obliques. And then moving into split squats, write that down. That's number 4. We're going to cut the length of the circuit down now. Try and fit 3 more in, at least. So 10 split squats, 10 normal push-ups, no mountain climber, 10 bear traps, no rotation. So nice and quick round here. Let's see how long this one takes to get through. Good work. Should be really feeling it in those legs now, whether using a weight or not. Remember, you can always use a weight to challenge you, or a pot plant, or a bottle of wine, or whatever you have at home. Good. Nice work, Charles. Good, Jenny. You can drive your knees forward here over the toes, but make sure your heel's staying down. If your heel's not staying down, you're obviously not in the right spot. Jenny, you can already tell it's going to be heaps quicker without the mountain climbers flying through. Good job. Probably do 2 minutes around. Chest to ground for 10. And then just 10 of those core variations. Well done. Good, Charles. Onto your back. Nice work. Whatever 10 you want here, let's go. So the core should be much quicker now. Even if you're doing dead bug, just do 10. And then jumping up. Good. That one's under 2 minutes around, so we'll fly through there. 7 minutes to go. That was round 5. Don't worry if you're going slower or faster than we are here. Okay. How are those legs feeling, Chels? They okay? Yeah, how are you going, Jenny? All good? Yeah, great. Okay. 10 and 10, really working through the glute and quad here. You actually don't even have to go all the way down if it feels funky on your knees, even to like a quarter depth. Totally fine here, you should feel it through your glute as it loads. Keep going. 10 and 10, and then those 10 speedy push-ups. Loving the pace which you're going through there. Focus on form, getting that chest all the way to ground. Doing well. Good, keep working through those. Good job, chest all the way down, then onto your back. Just 10 sit-ups. We have 6 minutes to go. Yes, well done. 6 rounds is 60 reps. Let's jump into round 7. Modify as you need. If your legs are super tired here, change to standard squats. If they're actually feeling all good, You could add a weight now for the last 4 sets if you've got time. Let's go through those split squats. Good work. Good depth there, Charles. Doing really well to maintain that over all those reps. That's it, Jenny. Good. Nice. 10 and 10. This is when this type of training, normally these last 4 sets are really tough when you've got so much volume in your body already, even though it might not start hard. It's a good way to do it though, because if you're going to do like say 60, 70 push-ups in a row, you'd be wrecked. Whereas with the rest in between, you're so much better. And everyone's form looks really consistent, which is awesome. Means you're getting enough rest. So remember, those push-ups can be from your knees or elevated from your toes up to a surface, so a bench or a box. Chair's a bit risky. And then onto your back for your sit-up variation. Nice. Swift, Jenny, swift. All right, Chelsea, let's go. Doing great. That's round 7, Jenny. Let's go. 3 to go. 3 left. That's like 6 minutes. We've got about 5 minutes left. We can always go just 2 or 3 minutes over to get it done here. So much more satisfying finishing a session. Trying to get down as deep as you can there, if it feels all good. Good. 10 and 10. Driving up. Awesome. If you are adding a weight, you normally add it onto your shoulders. You've got 2. Down by your side if you don't want to get your arms sore, or in front of your chest, which adds a bit more core. Keep moving through. Charles, when you go close to camera, just let me know how you're going with everything, a thumbs up or... You're all good with it, Charles? Yeah, great. Sorry, I couldn't see you close enough before. Could see your legs, but not your thumb. So 10 push-ups and onto your back. You'll be well in the swing of it now. This is round 8. Okay, let's do it. Into round 9. 3 minutes, Jenny. Let's go. 2 rounds left. Good work, Charles. Nice dead bug. So definitely doing dead bug if you're finding that you're feeling that in your low back at all. Or if you just want to mix it up and you feel dead bug more in your core. Dead bug is a classic physio exercise. I feel like anyone I train or friend that I send to a physio, no matter what their injury is, they come back with dead bug. Because if we have good core stability, it supports everything else. So with these split squats, 10 each side. Making sure you're not feeling it through that back leg. Should be all front leg, quad and glute. If you feel it just in your groin, it suggests that your glute's not firing up. I used to only feel split squats in my groin, so just pay attention to that. And if you do feel like that, drop me a message. We can do some work on your glute activation and kind of release through that groin so you're not just feeling it there. 10 push-ups. Almost there. Jenny, round 9, done. Well done, 1 round to go. 2 minutes left. Good stuff, Chelsea. That's awesome. Flying through, everyone. If you do finish this early, jump into a wall sit or a plank. We will just go over by a couple of minutes to get it done. The rounds are taking about 1.5 minutes or a little bit longer now. So you've got time to fit it in. 10 each side, core on. Doing so well to stay consistent here. Jenny and Charles, we're going to finish this set and then just do a minute of either a plank or a wall sit to finish. You choose which you prefer to do. That's it. So good. Nothing like some Friday GVT. Get some volume in there. Good. 10 push-ups, 10 sit-ups. Nice work. We're going to finish this minute of whatever hold you choose together. Obviously, your legs and core should be pretty tired by now, so whichever one you choose may not be easy. Ready, Jenny? I'm just going to unplug my mic here so I can hear you. Feel free to unmute yourself there, Jenny. We're just going to do this hold together. Charles, feel free to unmute yourself too. How did you go? Good? Jenny, how's that? Good. All right. Let's choose your hold, either against the wall or on the ground. Let's do it from now. Last minute of the session. We've done really well. This is when you like instant regret for choosing whatever you chose. Super impressive, everyone. Getting through that. We got through the 100 reps with some harder variations and then straight through to the end. We are halfway now. "20 seconds to go. Whew. Your legs must be on fire now, gals. You did so well with all those reps. You got 10 seconds to go. 5, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Good stuff. That is our Friday done. Pop your mic on and let me know how you went. Jenny, how are you feeling? Okay? Good? Yep. Charles, how did you go?
I'm a bit tired, but it's okay.
You got through. I'm glad you're a 7 out of 10 and could push it through to the end today. Your split squats look awesome.
Thank you.
Well done. Well, enjoy your Friday, hey? Good to have you live.
Okay. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Jenny. Bye.
Bye.